Good evening, everyone. It is 9:30 p.m. in the great state of Misery in the United States of America, and I'm going to be playing Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition once again. Before I continue, let me check something first. Okay, my chat monitor is working properly, so I shouldn't be able to miss any of them, or rather, I should be able to see any chat if anyone actually comes here. All right, let's begin the game. Loading. In my last stream, I finished off the remnants of the Peninsula District and then went to the Trade of Blades to learn about everyone's backstory. My current companion is Sharwin the Bard. She's pretty useful. Oops, wrong one. I wanted to examine her. Pretty good stats, good with attacks, and she's a very good target for flame weapon because she has a two-bladed sword. A single flame weapon will enchant both sides of her sword. For how much is it? 1d4 plus 5 fire damage. Very useful. Okay, let me rest for a bit before figuring out where to go next. Let me see. I have an outstanding quest from the druid in the city core, so I guess I will be going to the Blacklake district. Yes, Nyatar, a druid beneath the great tree in the city core, claims that animals in the Blacklake district zoo are being ill-treated and require rescue. Nyatar has provided a teleport via plants scroll. Actually, that's a transport via plants. If I remember my D&D, yes, it is called transport via plants, but it got written as teleport via plants here. Scroll which is to be used on one of the trees near the zoo. Once broken from their confinement, any animals that are led to the tree will use it to teleport to safety at Nyatar's side. Alright, let's do this. The Blacklake district should be here, the northeast. There's a lot of background NPCs here. They don't really do anything. Like this gentleman just tells me that I can't enter Castle Never. At least not until the end of chapter 1.
Hello.
Hail, good sir. The Wailing Death has created a lot of conflict beyond these gates. Lady Arabeth's ordered us to restrict access to the Blacklake district. I assume you have proper quarantine clearance to enter the district. Yeah, Lady Arabeth has assigned me to temporary militia duty. Aye, there was word she'd be hiring on adventurers to help fill the ranks. What can I do for you then? Could you answer some questions about the Blacklake district? I'd be happy to answer a question or two. What do you want to know? Is there any way I can get help out in there? Well, best bet would be to talk to a guard in the area. Past my gate is a bit of the slums, but if you keep going, you'll reach the Blacklake gate. Other side of that is where a Blacklake gate guard will be stationed. Maybe he'll have a better idea of how you'd fit in or help out. Be careful on the way in, though. There's a burned-out bit of the city between here and the Blacklake proper. Nothing but plague-crazed thugs in there. Blacklake is fine, but the first bit is dangerous as hell. Is there something else you wanted to know? How bad is it in there? Well, the Blacklake's split into two parts, the Nobles' Quarter and the rest of it. The Nobles are plague-free right now and sealed off tight. There's rumors the Nobles have a cure that they aren't willing to share with the rest of us. I doubt it's true, but food attracts flies. Victims of the whaling have been flocking to the Blacklake barricades. There've been a few clashes already, so tread carefully. Journal update. What was that? What? Blacklake tensions rising. Here we go. Emotions are running high in the Blacklake district, where a group of nobles still unaffected by the Wailing Death have sealed themselves, along with the bulk of the district's food, behind a second quarantine.
Lend me something for a day or two.
It's especially dangerous between this gate and the Blacklake proper. Not much. Yeah, you've already told me that. General questions. Yeah, I don't really need to know that. Be careful. There's plenty of danger afoot. Alright, so I already know what's going to be on the other side, but I'm going to actually play properly and do the buffing before we enter. So, one of the annoying things about Neverwinter Nights 1 and D&D 3rd Edition in general is that direct damage spells aren't very useful, and they pretty much, well, you pretty much run out of them very quickly, even in an unlimited rest module like the official campaign. So the most efficient way to tackle enemies is to do this, to just cast buffs on the entire party and use your normal attacks to attack them. Basically, just save your spells for when you really need them. I actually didn't need to cast Flame Weapon on myself because I shouldn't be attacking anyway. But it will come in handy if, one of the stragglers, makes it through my waifu and my petu, my kato. I should probably disable your spell casting because you're a very stupid caster, as are all caster companions in Neverwinter Nights 1. Let's go in. The No Man's Land. There's a dude here. Sendrin. A common man of Neverwinter, this person wears simple clothes and the harried look of someone living in the shadow of plague.
Hey there.
Hey there. Please, can you help me? I don't know what to do. Slow down, just tell me what's wrong. My name is Sendrin and everything has gone wrong. This whole area is overrun and those bastards in the Blacklake don't care. They've locked themselves away, abandoning the whole place. What happened here? Why is this area in such bad shape? After the wailing began, we got caught between the quarantine and the Blacklake barricades. We were at the mercy of the plague thugs. After, some of them used to be friends, but the plague took their minds, drove them mad. They became like animals, and Loxar showed up. Tell me about this Loxar. Loxar is a big half-orc, not sure where he came from. He showed up after the first few plague thugs started going mad. Loxar looted in their wake. Oh shoot, what did he say? Heck, accidentally. Loxar is a big half-orc. After a while, when the place was disrupted, Loxar just started killing people and taking whatever he wanted. I think he realized the guards don't care about us in here. I think I'm one of the last survivors. I've no reason to stay. He's killed my family, taken everything. I just want to know he's dead before I try to get to the city core. Why is my chat not being included? That's odd. Oh, it was because it's a continue thing. So continue is not included, but normal chat is. I'll see what I can do. You will? Thank you. Loxar is in this no man's land somewhere. He's pretty much taken whatever houses he's wanted. There are still plague-mad thugs around too. Please be careful. You're the first person to give a damn about anything that's happened here. Thank you. Alright, let's go kill things. Let's go house to house and murder them, or put them down. Put them out of their misery. Attack!
Strike it then! Attack!
Nice. Oh, wow. I got infected. But I have an app for that. Or rather, a band-aid for that. I'm gonna wait for the combat music to end. There it is. Before using this heal thing. Outside of combat, you can take 20 on healing checks, which means you always roll the maximum. Well, so you heal the maximum hit points, and you're guaranteed to basically cure any disease. So apparently, disabling Charmin's spellcasting doesn't disable her bardic abilities, which is nice. Because I want her to focus on using her spells to heal me, or... Actually, what spells? I have no way of checking what spells she has. Do I? Yeah, I can't see her spells. All I know is that she's really, really bad at... Her spell choice leaves a lot to be desired. I suppose I could turn on her spellcasting once I get to a boss fight, but I'm not sure. You know what? Let's see what she actually does. Where is it? Toggle spellcasting. So there's no visual indicator that I've disabled her spellcasting. So pretty much it's a gamble. You just have to go through the first fight with her to see if her spellcasting is enabled or not. Alright, come here. What was she casting? Unknown spell, okay. That's a lot of XP, 35 XP. How much? Oh wow, I'm only 997 XP away from leveling up. So that's not bad. For those of you who have played Neverwinter Nights before, you might notice that this game is a lot more tedious compared to the campaigns that come after. There's a lot of looting these containers which have randomly generated vendor trash. Like, these things have no actual use other than to be sold as vendor loot. Then again, this campaign was released in 2002. That's 18 years ago. Goodness, I feel old. Ow! Oh my goodness. Attack! Oh, she goes and buffs herself. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So in other campaigns, you can ask your companions to cast some of their spells ahead of time, but in this game, you can't.
Yes?
There's no way to ask her to use whatever spell you want. I don't want to change anything else right now. Let me see. Oh, great. I need to heal myself. The annoying thing about disease is that it isn't automatically healed when you rest, and depending on your fortitude save, it can get worse and worse as you keep resting. You do get better though if you, I think, make 2 saving throws in a row, if I'm not mistaken. But then again, I have the healing kit, so there's no need for that. Let me check something out for a bit. Ooh, here's a barrel. I already looted that. Okay. We are getting close to a boss fight here. There's a bullet. I can stack that with the bullet here. Stack this with there. Basically, whenever... Oh, goddamn it. Casting Scare, that's a waste of a spell. Okay, you already cast your buff on yourself, so I'm gonna disable you. Oh, what? What happened to your bow strength? That's weird. It shouldn't have expired already. Oh, is she diseased? As well? Yeah, she is. You know what, let's toggle your spell casting again.
Enough. Out of our way!
Can you heal me?
I need healing. Tend to my wounds.
Just cure light wound. She doesn't have remove disease. I think, oh yeah, she's too low level to cast that spell. Plus she's a bard, so she has delayed access to healing spells. Well, spells in particular. This is the boss fight chamber. So, what do I have here? I have Ray of Frost. I actually shouldn't have been engaging them. I have 2 acid arrows, the magic missile, and so basically my game plan would be acid arrow, magic missile, acid arrow, then just Ray of Frost the guy to death. Quick save, so in case we don't make it through. Alright, acid arrow, magic missile, acid arrow. Now let's roll the dice. There we go, we got him. We did it, Reddit. Who deserves locks are you going to pay? Yeah, you're... That was supposed to trigger when I got near him, but since I never got near him, it never triggered. Head of Loxar, a hammer, and adamantine. Okay, I just made a save against disease, so I did succeed, and it's only a DC 16. So I need to roll a 12 or higher. for the next save to get over this. Is it 2 consecutive saves, or was it just, or was it 3? I cannot remember, and I don't feel like busting out the D20 SRD right now for 3rd edition. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's heal Swords by giving him some food. Time for some backtracking before I venture forth into the district. This will probably make me level up to level 6, and I'm not sure what spells I will be taking. Probably Fireball or Lightning Bolt. Fireball would work. I mean, Sharwin is vulnerable to Fireball, but Swords has improved evasion. If he saves against the Fireball, he takes no damage. If he fails to save, he takes half damage, and his reflex is actually pretty good at 7.
Hey there.
Nothing left. I have nothing. Please, if you can help, will you destroy the beast that has taken all I had? I have the head of the villain that was killing everyone. You do? I knew someone would make him pay. I knew there had to be some justice left somewhere. Thank you so very much. I wish I had something to give you, but I have nothing except my gratitude. I thank you. Wait, did I not? Are you kidding me? Okay, I just need to kill a few more plague-maddened thugs to level up. Alright, should I rest here? Yeah, I don't have any way to heal myself. That sucks. Screw it, let's rest. So after I finish resting, it's gonna trigger another tick from the disease. So if I roll a 12 or higher, I will be cured. If not, I'm gonna take ability damage. Oops. Oh, it's just strength. Oh wow, that's a lot. Not that I need that anyway. Anyway, let's buff these folks. That's gonna be problem for Sharwin because she's strength based. Oh, I could switch her to ranged. So ranged weapons are very underpowered in Neverwinter Nights 1, but they're actually very convenient because it means they don't have to chase off after the enemy. Plus, swords is already a good tank. Change tactics, ranged weapons. I don't want to change anything else right now. Fair enough. Where's your bow?
Yes? Is there something?
I think she's gonna draw her bow the next time we enter battle. So let's see. Did I buff myself? No, I did not. Mage armor on myself. Protection from evil on myself. Ah, heck. I didn't want to do that. Did I buff you? No, I did not. Let's cast this on you. Oh, did I already cast it on you? Interesting. Okay, so she's wearing... What is she wearing? So 2, that would make it 12. Is she wearing leather? Oh, she is wearing leather armor. That looks like leather armor. So she only has 14 AC normally. Oh, you're not wearing much. Not that that's a problem. Let me see. Let's keep looting. Oh, here's a chest. A big one. Is that trapped? Quick save. I don't think so. But it's not.
Pack is too heavy.
Tower shield. Oof.
It's difficult to carry.
That doesn't really sell for much, and it's like 45 pounds. That's a very... It is a very, very bad gold to weight ratio, so I'm gonna leave that there. I believe I already looted this, but I'm not sure. Yes, it's been looted, so... Let me just check here. I think I missed a chest. Oh, there is a container here. Did I loot that already? I did. Moving on then. So this is another spawn point for the assassins, but I don't think there's another group of assassins spawning because I haven't completed another part of the main quest yet. There we go. Let's see what your attack bonus is. +7, Sharwin's shortbow. I do know that she has a +3 mighty enchantment on this because I've played this game for a while and I know the stats for her bow, even though you don't see it. But she doesn't have +2 bludgeoning damage. What? Oh right. I think her bow has extra bludgeoning damage, so she can actually kill skeletons. Normally, bows deal almost no damage to skeletons. One of negative, interesting. One of negative energy. I can use that. What level is it? So it's 1d6 negative energy damage. Squeak. I mean, I don't really need it. I have 1d4 +1 at will with my Rod of Frost, so this is just vendor loot. I'm gonna remove that. Woof woof, there's a dog barking in the background. And that's in real life, that's my neighbor's dog. Oh wow, it's dark here. Thankfully, Neverwinter Nights 1 does not impose any penalties for darkness for humans who normally can't see in the dark. Let's level. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna level up yet because if I level up, swords will despawn. Okay, well, it's dark here. Let's cast light. There we go. Let there be light. Desk. It's a silver ring. This silver band is etched with the image of a bird soaring against the moonlit sky, likely a family crest from an obscure house. The ring is of little value. This is most likely Sharwin's or Linu's quest item. Anyway, let's level up. Sorcerer, once more. Okay. I'm just gonna focus on the skills that I already have and I'm good at. Now let's see. I'm level 6. Last time I took a spell penetration. For level 6, I'm gonna take Empower spell. It'll allow me to use 3rd level spells to cast Empowered Magic Missile, useful for the times I need to focus damage on a single opponent. I could go with Haste, but Fireball? Lightning Bolt is probably the safer choice considering how narrow the corridors are in Neverwinter Nights 1. And I normally take Fireball anyway. You know what, fudge it. Let's try something different this time. Lightning Bolt. Flame Weapon, Mouse Acid Arrow, that's fine. At level 7 I will probably be taking Ghostly Visage. This is a very powerful defensive spell. Damage reduction 5 /+1. Actually, no, I'm gonna take this now. I will have to get rid of Melv's Acid Arrow for the time being. Basically, direct damage spells aren't really that good anyway. Okay. And torches despawns. Let's see. Oh right, I need to control as my buff page. So Ghostly Visage will go here. I don't really need protection from good, and Lightning Bolt will go here. Moving on. So I believe that's it for the No Man's Land in Blacklake District. We've cleared it up and we are now headed into the Blacklake itself. Archers. Do they all have the same? Yeah, they all have the same description. This is an elven member of the city militia, his face showing the strain that he and his fellow guards suffer in these troubled times. Yeah. They're all clones. Gate Captain Harn. Hey, you look like my companion from the tutorial, Pavel, and his brother Bim. One of the city militia. This man's face shows. Yeah. That's pretty much the same description, except this one mentions that they're an elf.
Hello.
Hello. Greetings, citizen. The Blacklake district has been cordoned off to everyone but the city guard and the nobility. I am a member of the city guard under Arabet's command. Sorry about that. I think I have heard about you after all. The city guard has so many new recruits that it's all but impossible to keep track. I've been commanded to find the watered avian creatures. Have you heard anything about them? I just heard that they're supposed to cure the plague or some such. I think it'd be a desperate fool who would believe that. Monsters don't cure plagues. Have you heard any rumors about where they might be? Sorry, no tales of monsters running about the district, not that I've heard anyway, so none of the nobles have reported seeing anything strange. Well, it's not as if they come out to the gate to gossip with me and have tea, you know. Most of them are huddled in their big mansions, terrified that the plague is going to enter Blacklake regardless of what we do. But no, like I said, I've heard no stories of any strange monsters in Blacklake. Is there anything else you need then? I want to ask you something else. Anything of interest I should know about in Blacklake? Well, there's that whole situation with Meldanen. Glad he isn't my problem. He's a strange one. Who's Meldanen? He's one of the noblemen, supposedly a wizard's scary reputation. I probably shouldn't say much more than that, though. Come on, tell me he won't do any harm. Alright, I guess there's no harm. It's not like I'm going to be struck by a lightning bolt, alright? Yes, you're not going to get struck by a lightning bolt because I haven't rested yet. Fact is, Meldanen's been hoarding food, or so claims Formosa, one of the louder noble women in Blacklake. She says the food should be used to feed the city, wants to force the sorcerer to give it up. She's been stirring up quite a bit of trouble over it. If you want to know more about it, you should talk to Formosa. You'll hear her screeching soon enough. I think if you go near the district's main square, I wouldn't mind someone trying to rein her in myself. Anything else you needed to know? Anyone you know of in the Blacklake district who needs help? It's just a district of rich nobles who aren't even suffering from the plague like the rest of the city. I wouldn't worry too much about them myself. Although I did hear tell that old Samuel went missing last week. No trace of him. Poor sod probably fell into the lake. Who's Samuel? Oh, just one of the older guards. I hear Thurin's been looking for him, though. If you're really interested, you could talk to him. He'll be patrolling about, no doubt. Patrolling the tavern, that is. The board laid bare is where Thurin spends his off hours. I need some directions. Where do you need to go? Nearest tavern? Try the board laid bare. It's just north of here and should have everything you need. Is there something else? Where's the nearest temple? There are no temples in the Blacklake district. Nobility doesn't have time to be pious. Is there a place to buy equipment nearby? Not many shops in the area. I guess you could try the board laid bare. It's just a tavern just north of here. Goodbye. Fare you well. Perhaps we'll speak again. Oh, I actually need you to open the gate.
Sorry.
Hello.
Greetings to you. I swear I've seen more traffic just recently than since the plague began. Let me through the gate again. Right, sorry to hold you up, sir. I forgot to ask him to open the gate. That's funny. Alright, it's the Blacklake district in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna loot everything here. Alright, map. The board laid, a merchant shingle, the board laid bare. Thieves' tools, goodness, it's just free stuff. Sharwin, open this thing.
Fair enough.
Charmin Ultra Soft.
Done and done.
Money! Let's go inside. Oh, we have quests. Blacklake Unrest. There are dark rumors circulating throughout the Blacklake district regarding a rabble-rouser named Formosa. Apparently, she has dared to speak out against the sorcerer Meldanen. Judging by the tension in the district, she's managed to convince a fair number of others to do the same. Yeah. Fight, fight, fight the power. There are reports circulating that a militia member by the name of Samuel has gone missing in the Blacklake district. His head officer, Thurin, has more details about the circumstances. Thurin can be found in the board laid bare. Yeah, let's go in the bar. Patron, waitress, bartender, Thurin. A disciplined militia captain, he looks well rested, the Blacklake barricades having kept the plague to a minimum and his responsibilities largely unchanged.
What do you want?
What do you want? Greetings, citizen. Might I ask your name, friend? I am Thurin, captain of the guard here in Blacklake, good man. You are? I am called Plowshare. Pleased to meet you, Plowshare. You'll have to forgive my mood. I am beset by problems, it seems. What can I do for you? What kind of problems are you referring to? Well, beyond trying to keep the plague out of the district, one of my men seems to have disappeared without a trace. I suppose that in itself wouldn't be so odd considering the times, but I know this man too well. He's an old friend of mine named Samuel, and he wouldn't just leave. Do you have any idea where he could be? I know where he's not. He hasn't reported back to his barracks and his family hasn't seen him. He also hasn't left Blacklake, not by the gates anyway. Some of my men seem to think Samuel is drunk in some gutter somewhere. The old man drank, certainly, but he's never disappeared. It would take something more to do that. Have you had your men search for him? I don't have the manpower. Right now, it's all I can do to hold down the gates and keep Blacklake calm. I've told my men to keep on the lookout, but nothing so far. You already clicked this? Yeah, I already clicked that. Do you know where he was last seen? Samuel was one of my inspectors, my best one, in fact. He may have been looking into something, but if he was, he never told anyone what he was doing. What would be the reward if he was found? I would gladly pay 300 gold pieces if someone found Samuel, and he was returned unharmed. That is all I can afford, however. I could look for him. Would you? I suppose at this point I can't be too picky about whom I ask for help. If you could look for Samuel, sir, it would be quite a relief. If you do find him, tell him to return if he can. At the very least, I would like to be certain of his fate. Alright, but don't you think I should get some coin up front for my trouble? I suppose that would be expected. I shall simply have to hope that you live up to your word. Here you go then, and good luck in your search. Coin up front.
What can I get
Waitress, yeah, I have to take that pass to the bartender. This pass. I actually need to banish you to the back page because you're a quest item. Quest item. Keep my inventory tidy. This is a crafting material. Adamantine is used to craft materials at one of several special smiths in the official campaign. That'll come in useful later. Bartender. This is one of Neverwinter's many fine purveyors of spirits. He is dressed plainly, wanting to appear friendly and unassuming to his customers. Does he have the same Oh, wow. He has the same avatar as the captain. That's interesting.
Oi, what can I get you?
Oh, what can I get you? Greetings. Got a particular need this fine day? Let's see what you have for sale. Does he buy... he doesn't buy stolen stuff. So let's just sell my loot. One of negative energy. My phone just dinged. Nothing special. I should probably mute my phone so I don't get disturbed. There we go. What else can I sell? Sell this. Potion of Lore is basically a level 3 identify spell. I don't need that. I can already cast identify. Actually, let me see. Can I cast identify? I cannot, so I'm going to keep that handy in case I need to identify some stuff. Soundburst is a bard spell, and Use Magic Device is a restricted skill in this edition of D&D, which means you have to be a rogue or a bard or any class that has it as a class skill in order to use it. Restricted skills were removed in D&D 3.5. In that edition, all skills became class skills or cross-class skills. Very useful to have in Neverwinter Nights 2. Lets you use any magic item. Sell... Fox's Cunning, I don't really need intelligence. And is that it? Yes, that's it for my inventory. I'm going to hang on to these as emergency stuff so I don't die. I should probably hotkey these though. There we go. And bark skin, yeah, why not? I have nothing better to hotkey anyway. I don't have a lot of spells. Do I have anything to buy? Not really. Nymph, yeah, I bought a nymph cloak last time. I am tempted though. This is in my color, but you know, function over form. Sadly, you can't dye clothing in Neverwinter Nights 1. I believe dyes were added in hordes of the Underdark, so you know, I'm not gonna waste money buying that. I could get this, but it doesn't really do anything. I have mage armor. Oh, I should probably sell this. I got this in the tutorial module. This doesn't do anything. I mean, it gives me +1 fortitude, but that's not enough to matter at all. Ring of Insight. This is probably useful for identifying stuff, so I don't need the Potion of Lore. Let's sell this. Oh, right. I should buy these so I can heal myself. Oh, Charmin's better. Of disease. Yay. There we go. And time to rest. So the gauntlet that they're speaking of is basically the fight club of this game. I wonder if I should... oh wow, I'm still... dang it. Do you have restoration, Sharwin?
Tend to my wounds.
Sorry.
You don't have restoration. Damn it, I'll have to use the scroll. Apparently it's one of those things that isn't healed by resting. Strength doesn't really affect my combat ability, but it does affect my ability to carry items, which is really inconvenient.
Wait, what can I get ya?
I've got a pass for the gauntlet. Shh, don't say it so loud. Here's the key. Go on down when you want. It's the door in the center of the south wall. There are stairs leading down to the basement. What is the gauntlet specifically? It's a contest open to people who believe there's nothing more basic than defending yourself against someone meaning to do you harm. You win, you get a rank and a few cheers. You lose, you get dusted off and try again. It's about knowing your worth in a fight. Why is this a big secret? Look, it ain't exactly safe for people to get in a pit and slug it out. We've had accidents. A couple people lost limbs. The city guards think it's a blood sport, but it's not. It's about honor in battle, but they don't understand. The guards just see what they want to. Look, if you want to try, that's up to you. Just don't blab about it. And don't complain if you lose. People don't like that. Goodbye. Another time, friend. I think, was it this door? Yes, it was this door. So if we're going to be fighting, I'm going to switch you back to melee.
Is there something you...
Use your melee weapons. Okay, there we go. Then I have to summon my familiar again. Quick save. Was that a new contestant? Come talk to me. I'm the coordinator, Kelisai. This woman carries the tools of a healer with her, though from the look of her scars, she has seen a goodly number of battles herself. I need to check something. I'll be right back. Let me see. We close that thing. We type something to someone. I'm just telling my friends that I'm streaming right now, not that they have any free time to do that. Let me see. Click. Alright, let me close that thing. Where was I? Right, talk to her.
I greet you.
I greet you! Welcome to the Gauntlet. I am the healer and will tend to your wounds if you need me to do so. You know the rules of the pit, I believe? What is your job? Do you fight? No, I am the healer and the referee of sorts. I make sure no one actually dies. Well, animals or henchmen companions will, and I make sure the fights are fair. I try to anyway. A friendly word of advice. Ask around about the fighters before you fight, that's all I'll say. What are the rules? The rules are simple. It is you and your resources against the gladiator and his resources. You are allowed a henchman and perhaps an animal companion, and your opponent will have assistance as well. You fight until you defeat all your opponents. Anything goes in the pit, but no advanced spells or potions can be in effect. All combatants have dispel magic cast on them at entry. There are no prizes, but Claudius has put the board laid bare up as a reward for anyone that can beat him in battle. No one has managed that yet. Why is he unbeatable? That is a discussion we can have when you fight him. Until then, you just leave it alone. Goodbye for now. Let me talk to the people. Young man, that's This man is enthralled by combat, showing obvious admiration for anyone brave enough to prove competent in the pit. This is the audience. Let's talk to this guy, the owner.
New blood. Good. Remember, you fight one round at a time and get a medal for each victory. It's for the glory alone. There's no prize.
Of course, if you beat all 3 rounds, you get to fight me. Then maybe you win the whole damn bar. Trust me, that'll never happen. A large man, obviously used to fighting. He eyes everyone in the room suspiciously. Keter. This halfling male is enthralled by combat, showing obvious... Okay, what? Brave enough to prove competent in the pit.
Pleased to see you.
I love a good fight. Okay, that's not all you say? Agar. A gruff and confident half-orc. He has countless scars wherever he isn't armored.
Hello?
Hello? More meat for the pit? Good. Me tired of what here?
Good tidings to ya.
Good tidings to you. Okay, what? Why would I talk to you? You've got no medals. Heh. Please tell me about the fighters. A newcomer wants to know about the fighters? Ha! Like it matters. You'd have to beat the mighty Hrusk and his pet before you're even ranked. Hrusk has that flaming axe, you know. Burn the hair right off you, it would. Even the short stuff. What about the others? Go away. I'm done talking to your worthless butt. Hrusk. Who's Hrusk? Fasci.
Hello there.
Welcome to the Gauntlet. I look forward to seeing you present yourself in the pit. It's this dwarf guy. This dwarf eyes you cautiously. He appears sturdy and well-groomed, his beard impeccably maintained.
Well met.
Ah, I got no time for you newcomers. You want respect, you step up to the pit. Okay, sure. There's really no intel to be gathered.
Salutations.
New blood.
Okay,
Yes?
fudge
Is
it.
there
Let's do
something you
this.
need?
Oh wait, no, that's Charwin. Kelisai. I will fight for my first medal. You'll be fighting Crust. There's a lever in the pit you can use to exit when you have won, or if you want to give up. Good luck. Okay, I'm gonna lightning bolt you right away. Oh wow, spell, yeah. Nani, you have spell resistance? Okay, I need to actually turn off your spell casting and give you... Oh, wow! Oh, you scared away the attack dog. That is hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Flame Weapon on them. If I recall correctly, Flame Weapon is one of those spells that isn't dispelled because it was added after the OC. Exactly, attack you. Oh, damn it. But he's down. Disable spellcasting.
Fair enough.
Strike at them. Attack.
Oh, she tries to heal herself during the battle. Alright, they're done. Let's pull the lever. Good fight. You won your first badge.
You beat a Hrusk, huh? Not surprising. He's been here weeks and hasn't got out of round 1. He's ruled it, but he hasn't passed it.
You'd never beat me, but then no one can. That's why I put the bar up as a reward. People stop trying. Okay, let's talk to Hrusk.
Well met.
Okay, so maybe you could get past me, but there's no way you'll beat Fasci. Can't be done, no sir.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hey there, you are doing pretty good. You got a good medal on you. What do you know about the fighters? Fasci is the second round medal fight. He looks small, but boy, he can sure take it. It's amazing it is. You just can cut him or poke him. He's so focused. He bruises though. I noticed that he's not invulnerable. So I think this is a clue. Cut means slashing damage. Poke is piercing damage. Bruises is bludgeoning damage. So that means he has to be hit by bludgeoning damage. Not that that matters. I have access to fire damage through flame weapon. What about Claudus? Don't worry about that. You won't get to him. The others are plenty tough, but Claudus is just plain scary. Scary. You watch a lot of the fights. Are they fair? Oh sure, I mean each guy has a specialty, but that's all known before a fight begins if you ask around. Except for Claudus, he's got no special thing, but he seems super tough anyway. He's just that good. Goodbye. Sure, see you. Good luck, you're great. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do. I don't I don't have access to bludgeoning damage. Anyway, so fudge it, let's do this. Quick save. Let's ask Kelisai to heal us.
I greet you.
I ask that you heal me. Thank you, fam. I'm ready to try for the next medal round. Prepare, Fasci has readied himself and awaits you. So she only dispels me, and oh, it didn't dispel. I think I know why it didn't dispel the weapon, because I think the dispel here only applies it to the person, but the spell was cast on the item itself, and it may have been an oversight in the script where it doesn't dispel the item, it only dispels the people. So that's why they get to keep their flame weapon buffs, which is pretty nice. It saves me a round in combat. Actually, 2 rounds in combat. I'm gonna lightning bolt you. Okay, did he just improve evasion? Wolf, success. Oh, he has spell resistance. Damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna magic missile him. I just remembered something. I have empower spell, so I'm gonna. I don't really need to heal a lot, so I'm just gonna use that. Oh, he has spell resistance. Gosh dang it to heck. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, I'm gonna summon. That's weird. Why is this empowerable? I don't think empower does anything to that. Let's do this. Shelngarn's blade. Let's give him fire damage. We need to stop casting spells. Let's gang up on him. Wow, what the hell is his spell resistance? Okay, he's gone. So one thing to keep in mind is that you have to wait for the bodies to completely despawn before pulling this lever, otherwise it counts as a concession. Alright, let's do this. Let's get out of here. Swords. Feed him. Wow, your second badge. I bet you're going to go all the way.
You beat Fasci, I suppose you think you're tough. Well, don't get cocky. Agar will put you in your place.
If he doesn't, I will. Nobody beats me. If you think you'll walk out of here with my bar, you are mistaken. So, I'm gonna rest first. Before talking to the other, I guess to the audience. Alright, let's talk to this guy again. Hey there, you're doing pretty good. You got a good medal on you. What do you know about the fighters? Agar is the 3rd round medal fight. He's real tough, got a nice pet, and he's got something nasty too. His weapon poisons. People complain at first, but they got used to it. He's just tough anyways. He's proved his worth. Goodbye. Sure, see you. Good luck, you're great. There's Fasci.
Hello there.
The medal in your possession proves you can best me, but I would prepare for a wholly different battle with Agar. Let's see if this lady will talk to me now.
Good tidings to ya.
Yeah, she's basically saying the same thing as that guy.
Hello?
Ah, so you passed that Fasci, smallkin? Ah, me step on him too one time. You prove you tough to me next. You know what? I'm gonna rest first. You already? Oh, I already rested. Damn it. So I'm gonna just free cast this. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna get dispelled. It's gonna give me 2 free rounds in combat. Alright, let's talk to
I
Kelisai.
greet you.
I'm ready to try for the next medal round. Ready yourself. Agar waits in the pit. End dialogue. Yep, it's still up. Lightning bolt. He has spell resistance, but I did zap the kitty, so you know. Alright, let's summon a persistent blade. Persistent. I'm sorry. Oh, he's dead. Oh shit. Okay. He went down real quick. Lever. Alright.
That's it for you. You got past Agar, but it stops here. No one beats Claudius. Just ask. No one beats me. This place is mine.
End dialogue. Let's talk to Agar.
Hello?
You passed 3rd round me. You fight good. Bet you try Claudius now. Careful, he not fight fair. Don't know how, but he not fair.
Good tidings to ya.
It's you. It's Plowshare the Sorcerer. I love you. I mean, I love your fighting. You took Fashi. Hell, you took Agar. I can't believe I'm talking to you. I mean, sure, maybe you used to be a no medals, but look at you now. Wow. What do you know about Claudius? Claudius, he's just great. It's like, I don't know. It's like he's almost invulnerable. Some people complain that he's so good, but they just can't compete. I mean, everything is fair, right? And he doesn't use any magic weapons or anything. Just animal companions like everyone else. He just seems like a super fighter. Thank you. Farewell. Thanks, he said thanks to me. Everyone see that? Damn right. So I'm pretty sure when Kelisai casts the spell on me, it's gonna dispel my persistent blade because it's a summoned creature and it's tied to me. And when you cast dispel magic on the summoner, it dispels, and you succeed, you dispel the summoned creature. But let's find out. If it doesn't, I mean, it's a free flame weapon attacker.
I greet you.
I'm ready to try for the next medal round. So, you're going to fight Claudius. I wish you the best of luck. He has all the odds on his side. Yeah, I was right. It got dispelled. You will keep the battle fair, won't you? I have the power to do so, but I am restricted a little in this instance. Claudius pays for all of this. You understand? You understand? It should be fair. You know that. Persuade. You do not understand the place I'm in. I wish I could help, but I can't. You will just have to try. Do we let him give humans a bat? I can pay you. 400 gold will get you away. Perhaps, but this doesn't make me feel any more honest. But the money could help me. Very well. Prepare to face him. I will make sure this spell magic is cast on you both. Do not waste this chance. But I actually am cheating anyway because I'm using a spell that wasn't available in the official campaign to fight against him.
Nothing walks away.
So we're just gonna take him out. We're basically cheesing him. A lot of the spells that were introduced in the later campaigns are absolutely overpowered in the official campaign. And he's down. Wow. That was fast. Ooh, loot. It's probably just randomly generated loot. Yeah, it is. So I'm just gonna stack that here. Ooh, I have 99. I can sell that for 1 gold piece, or I think 2 gold pieces. Quest completion music. Blacklake. I've never seen such a fight. I even got hit with a blood spray. I'm never going to wash again.
Damn you all! Fine! You won! So what? Proves nothing! I was champion for months! Everyone knows that! Everyone knows!
Take the place. Go on. You are the owner now. But I've told my friends to go. I've told my friends to leave. The gauntlet goes with me. Ah. XP.
I greet you.
So, Claudius finally falls. Good. I was sick of listening to him. Didn't pay me enough to cover his lies forever. What did I get? Gauntlet Championship Award. It's this one. It doesn't have any stats. There is only one badge of this type. It signifies that the bearer is the Grand Champion of the Gauntlet Fighting Club beneath Neverwinter's Board-Laid Bear Tavern. The owner of this item has defeated all comers, including the group's founder, and has taken the Board-Laid Bear Tavern as their prize. Okay, let's rest up before we go upstairs. Does this guy have any dialogue? I don't think so. He has a name, so I assumed he would have been one of the fighters.
Pleased to see you.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Greetings.
Yeah, he's basically just one of these generic NPCs, but with a name. Alright, let's go upstairs. I have a bar now. Yay. This kind of reminds me of the, what is that? Not Asylum. The, Confessions Club in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. In downtown Los Angeles, there's this, bar owner that you can help get out of her debt from the Russian mob. And as a reward, she basically gives you a cut of the profits. Every time you progress through the quest, you can come back to her and she'll give you some money. But this area is only accessible in chapter 1. And basically it's a pain in the butt to come back here because there's no way to fast travel in Neverwinter Nights 1 except through the Stone of Recall, and you'd have to already be there so you can get back there. I suppose I'm gonna turn this in now.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Well met, boss. What can I do for you? What do I have to do now that I own the bar? Well, the last owner, Claudius, he set things up so you didn't have to do a thing. He was always busy with this or that. Anyway, all you need to do is come in every week or so, and I'll give you the profits that we've made. You won't get rich, but it's better than nothing. I think it's tied to this day here. So it's currently month 6, day 11, hour 7. So I'm expecting another payday on day 18 or whenever the week ends. I'm not sure. I've never actually gotten any money from this quest because I tend to finish chapter 1 long before I even get any money from this bar. Besides, I can tell you'd rather be out adventuring and such. You look like the type. It sounds dangerous to me, but I bet there's good coin in it. Give me the earnings for the week. There haven't been many customers since the gauntlet shut down, but the plague is the real cause of how slow it's been dying. How slow it's been here. Business is literally dying off. Here's what was made 50 gold. Like I said, not a lot. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what you have for sale. So let's sell this for 1 GP. Yay! Every penny counts. I have nothing here. So, I think I've done all the quests in that inn. Let me see. Here's a chest for Sharwin to open. Sharwin, unlock this thing. Pumpkin. This child seems happy enough. She has obviously been shielded from the true horrors of the plague. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. Okay. Hi there, you nice? You look nice. Mama says lots of people aren't nice, maybe even downstairs. What's downstairs? Is there something in your house? Yeah, there's something behind the bookcase, but Mama says not to talk about. I can't say anymore. I don't want Mama to know. I know the secret word. You maybe go talk to her about it, okay? Secret word? Tell me about it. We're friends, right? Well, I guess. Just don't tell Mama. I hide behind the bookshelf. You say a word and it opens. It's a silly word, though. The word is Halliweth. I do know what it means, but it opens the shelf when you say it. Weird, huh? Shouldn't be outside. It's dangerous. I suppose, but Mama doesn't mind. She says people get sick at home, at work, and at church, so what's wrong with me in the street? Besides, she was mad because I went behind the bookcase again. Says it's not good to be there. Okay, goodbye and stuff. So this is part of the, which quest was it? That's not it. Oh, those are completed quests. Where Temple of Tyr, Never's tomb, where we're looking for the tomb of Lord Halueth Never. So the password is Halueth. Yeah, it's Halueth Never.
Hello
Telma,
there.
begging your pardon, why are you in my home? Not that nobility or the like can't go wherever they want. There's no reason you shouldn't go where you want. Really, I didn't mean to go cause a fuss. My name is Telma, if you want to know. I want to ask you some questions. I suppose, is there a reason you are here? Again, I don't really mean to object, but if there's nothing here for you, you know of anything odd? Any rumors? No. I mean, of course not. Why would I know of anything odd? I mean, there's the plague, of course. What else needs to be happening besides that? You seem agitated. Are you all right? Oh, I'm fine, of course. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing is out of sorts here. Nothing at all. Suspiciously specific. If there's something odd here, you should tell me. You'll maybe do something about it? I won't have to worry about it no more? I guess I can talk. See, we found a note in an old book, and we said a certain word. The bookcase moved. We were going to dig out behind it to make a secret place that guards wouldn't look. But we found, well, there was a tunnel. There's something not right down there. And there's a door we could never open, and sounds that come from behind it. Look at the bookcase and say the word Halueth. You'll see for yourself. What kind of sounds? Would you go poking around in the dark? Maybe, but maybe you could handle it. If you found something, me, I'd just get killed. I'm going to look, alright? That's your decision, I guess. The entrance is hidden behind the bookcase. Please, just try not to stir anything up. I have to live here. I'm pretty sure I know what's behind that. It's those animated swords. So I'm gonna go buffing everyone. And I'm pretty sure they're not evil, they're just constructs, so I don't need to cast protection from evil. Let me see, mage armor on you as well. 18 AC, alright, what's the next thing? Yeah, flame weapon on everyone, except me. Because I don't need it. Actually, I don't really have anything else to cast. I might as well just flame weapon myself, and then ghostly visage to give myself 10% dodge and damage reduction. I think they have magical attacks anyway, so the damage reduction won't help. And there are no spellcasters down there, I think. So it makes me blue. I blew myself. This spell is like very overpowered. If it were a D&D spell, it lasts 1 minute per level, gives you damage reduction, and makes you immune to level 1 or lower spells. That is insane. And also 10% dodge. Speak the word. Okay, quick save. Let's do that first. Halueth. Oh, okay. It's oh, it's just zombies. This isn't the Chamber of Swords. I was wrong.
Out of our way!
I thought it was the Chamber of Swords. Apparently not. Chest. A splinter delivered in flight. That would be an arrow. Arrow. Ceremonial arrow. There we go. It opens. So this chest is obviously trapped. So one thing I can do is to either suicide my familiar there or have my sword go through there. You know what? I'm just gonna possess my familiar and have him go through there. Oh shit, there's something here. Unpossess. Kill that thing. Attack.
Strike at them! Attack!
Okay, time to possess you and spring the trap. You have improved evasion. You can probably survive this. Okay, attack. Ow. Okay, you survived. Unpossess. And now I can heal you. Well, when you're ready. And that gives us a Cloak of Elvenkind. It's useless, but it's vendor trash. I can use that. Let's put this here. Let's sort our inventory. Okay, let's feed you to heal you back up to full. Remains. It's a skeleton's knuckle. That, I believe, is a crafting ingredient. It doesn't really, it doesn't sell for much. I believe it sells for 1 GP. But later on, like in Chapter 2, there's a shop that, to access it, you have to give them a crafting reagent, a magical reagent, like a skeleton knuckle or fairy dust or whatever, and that'll come in handy for opening the shop. Alright, I think this is the Chamber of Swords. Time to see if I die for the first. Yep, it is. Okay, attack.
Strike at them. Attack.
Oh shit. Okay, let's see if I can lightning bolt them. Okay, they are vulnerable to lightning bolt. Oh crap. You might have to get out of here. Lightning bolt. Okay, I have to teleport out of here. Teleport. Okay, so we've just had our first defeat in this campaign. Okay, let's talk to Sharwin.
Dying was unpleasant to say the least. Let's not do that again, shall we? So, would you like me to join up with you once more?
Yes. Good, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna rest. Summon my familiar. Then buff everyone. Actually, before I do that, how much damage did it deal to me? Sword of Never. Did it attack me? Attack Sharwin. Attack swords. Lightning bolt. Did it ever attack me? Oh, it's affected by concealment, but it missed because of concealment, but I don't know if it's actually magical. Alright, let's do this. Alright, mage armor on everyone. Flame weapon on everyone. Summon Shellgun's oh wait, no. Ghostly Visage. Shellgun's persistent blade because it only lasts 3 minutes. It has the lowest duration. But I can't cast it last because I have to cast buffs on it as well. Alright, okay, that's flame weapon. What can I... Should I pop these bark skins? Let's see. Oops, no, that's a lightning bolt. Mage armor, flame weapon. Excuse me. You not fudge it. Let's do this. Let's give them bark skins. All right, you are AC 20, AC 26. Okay, AC 20. Let's do this. Recall portal. This magical portal will transport you to the last place you used your stone of recall. You will be charged a tithe of 50 gold for this service. To return to the last place you were killed, talk to the cleric nearby. Enter a portal, pay 50 gold. Let's do this. Oh, they're gone. Actually, let me pull them here. Oh.
To this spot. Strike at them.
Oh, they ventured back to where they last were. Why aren't you attacking? Oh, right. I need to hit you properly. We got one! Wow, 226 XP. That's a huge chunk. What? They're not immune to poison. What the hell? Okay, that's probably an oversight. So the way this works is basically there's an invisible creature here whose model isn't rendered carrying this greatsword. That's how Neverwinter simulates animated weapons. Okay, we got him. And then we just need wait, was that it? Get all of them? What? Where's the rest of them? Oh, they're right here. Benny Hill intensifies. Alright, attack him!
Strike at them! Attack!
We shall not be defeated!
Oh shit! Cleave! Oh shit! Oh, Shengar's persistent blade isn't, it took 0 physical damage, but it died to the fire damage. Gosh dang it.
Strike at them! Attack!
Oh wow. I'm gonna magic missile my way. Actually, I can probably just lightning bolt if Soros doesn't finish him off. And he did. Okay. So that was a blessing in disguise. Sharwin and my summon creature dying reduced the XP penalty I was suffering. Alright, guard me.
Carefully.
Was that all of them? Oh, there's one more here. There's one that got stuck there. Alright, let's take that out. Wait, I can't see him. Where is he? Where is the summon? Where the hell is the sword? That's weird. It got stuck there. What? Oh, is he inside the wall? What the hell? Can I target him? Oh, I cannot. That's weird.
Let the earth take you!
Unable to reach target. So is he inside the wall? Halliweth's rusted armor. And great Axe +1.
My pack is too heavy.
Okay, that's
It's
inconvenient.
difficult to carry.
I might have to teleport back to the temple and back again to unstuck this guy. Yeah, he was right here. Quick save so I don't actually die. Oh, there you are. Hi, fam. Ow! Holy crap! Oh, thank you, swords. You saved me. Holy shit. Oh my. That's it. Let's teleport back. Grab Charmin Ultra Soft.
Was unpleasant.
Yes, it was unpleasant. Let's all rest up. This armor once belonged to Lord Halliweth Never, but it has barely survived the ages. It was exposed to a damaging amount of moisture over time, although you can still see the quality it must have once had. There is light etching throughout, including a faint image of the symbol of Tyr. It remains an important artifact for Neverwinter, even if it should never see combat again. Close. Alright, so let's turn this into Judge Olaf? Whatever that guy's name is. And we have a great axe to sell to Arabeth and this Cloak of Elvenkind for more money. Yes, it's Reverend Judge Olaf.
Greetings to you again. It is good to see you return to this house of Tyr.
Oh, you're really happy to see me. I hope there has been some progress with the search for Halliweth Never's tomb. It would raise the spirits of the city. I have an artifact from one of the tombs. You do? Wonderful. Please tell me what it is you have found. I tell him about the recovery of Halliweth Never's rusted armor and how Yakety Sax played while we were fighting the animated weapons. His very armor and the location of his tomb. Who would have thought it was just beneath the surface amidst so many others? It speaks of his desire to be known as just another Neverwinter. Despite his greatness, he never forgot his home. As I said, you are to be rewarded. Here, take this 200 gold. It's not much, but there is more to come. Your efforts are appreciated. A light has been cast on Halliweth Never and his life, but there is still more to find. Continue. There are further artifacts of his travels. Return to me if you find them. I shall reward you fairly, plus more when they are all recovered. I shall return if I find more. Tear guide you to justice. And we are no longer encumbered. What did he give us? 200 GP. No XP. I guess the XP from fighting the swords was enough. Yep, I'm less than 4,000 XP from reaching level 7. And my 4th magic missile.
Welcome back. You have done a great
Yeah,
thing. It is
yada
but
yada.
one small
I require temple services. Sell, sell. I'm just gonna sell these. I don't really need these right now. I'm probably gonna hang on to this because this might come in handy if we are to fight a powerful creature, powerful opponent. Okay, nothing's really useful. This is ludicrously expensive, 24,321. It grants freedom of movement, which is very powerful. But I can't afford it. Lesser Amulet of Health, immunity to disease and poison. That is too much. I can't actually afford it. Let's see. Thinking. Yeah, that's a waste of money. I have mage armor. I don't need that. Alright, we are rested, so let's go back. And that's it. Okay, we're gonna go back up into the city and probably do the zoo quest before I head out for the night. I see it is currently 10:46 p.m. in the great state of misery. Is there anything here? Nothing. Alright, let's go back up. Squeak. Let's talk to the lady.
Hello there.
Don't know why you're in my home now. Whatever was in my basement is done and gone. Maybe things will get back to normal now. Is there a second floor? It's locked. It's probably, yep.
Sorry.
Sorry, yeah. That's the text which means that, you know, there's nothing there to see. Alright, here's another chest just lying here to be looted. 7 GP, okay. Every gold coin counts. Is there anything here? This mansion is basically just for thief characters to rob. There's no plot significance to it. I suppose there might have been a quest tied to it at some point in Neverwinter Nights' development, but there is none right now. Okay, the zoo should be in the north if I remember correctly. Oh, and I just noticed someone is chatting. Yeah, I have a little dragon. And my name is Plowshare and he's Swords. It's in Swords to Plowshares. I'm a magic player. I don't like taking the ferry because the ferry is very loud. It's obnoxiously loud and it hurts my ears. I have very sensitive ears. Let me test something. Click. Oh, I didn't miss chat this time. Apparently the timestamp was 10:45. I need to enable timestamps on this thing I'm monitoring chat on. Alright, before we talk to that lady, let's loot everything. Yeah, I've played all classes, but the thing about me is that unlike other players, I don't suffer from alt-itis. I basically play the same class or classes over and over again. In D&D 5th edition, the game I play in real life, I play basically a sorcerer or a fighter, and when it's a fighter, it's basically an eldritch knight. I pretty much play the same character type over and over again, and I don't get bored, and that is something I find is unique with me. Some people will keep, you know, replaying the game, restarting the game to create a new class or character.
Are you one of the nobles from here in Blacklake? Regardless, you do see that Meldanon should be forced to give up his stores,
So,
don't you?
Baldur's Gate when you were 6, that's... Goodness, I am much older than you. Oh my goodness, little boy or girl. Where are your parents? I'm not really fond of those builds because I tend to play single player and I like builds which are useful while leveling up. I don't like builds which are useful later in the game. I find those builds really annoying, even though they're pretty cool and fun sometimes. So, she doesn't recognize me. An agitated half-elven woman trying to sway those around her to her cause. Her clothes seem deliberately simple compared to the nobles around her. Alright, let's talk to you. It is, after all, the duty of the people to watch over their town. What say you? Who are you? My name is Formosa Leitonen, daughter of a noble house. I may be shut in behind these walls along with the rest of the nobility, but that doesn't mean I think we don't have a responsibility to the city. Oh, nice fam. I'm currently 35, and a friend of mine is turning 30 this Saturday. I asked her, what do you want for your 30th birthday? And she said, I asked her, what do you want for your 30th birthday and you leaving your 20s? She said she doesn't want to leave her 20s and she doesn't want to have more birthdays. Okay, please don't die. There are people starving out there. I would help them if I had food to offer, but only Meldanon has it, and having his hoard taken and given to the sick is the very least that Meldanon should suffer. Who is this Meldanon? You don't know about Meldanon? Well, you must not be from around here, that's for certain. Meldanon is a vicious and evil little man. He does whatever he pleases in Blacklake because he has two things, magic and power. He kidnaps people for his experiments and has all sorts of magical abominations in his estate, and all the other nobles pretend not to notice. Well, I won't, and I'm not intimidated by him. His merchant house has been hoarding food and goods for years in this district, and he should give it up, whether he likes it or not. How do you know there's an actual hoard? You talk like that's in question. Meldanon has never denied that fact, and everyone in Blacklake knows that it's true. He keeps a warehouse near here, locked up so tight with spells and wards, there's no hope of access without the proper key. Otherwise the city would have stormed it long ago, I'm sure. The problem with that build, though, is that won't you run into multi-class penalties unless you're playing human or half-elf? I don't think any races in base Neverwinter Nights has druid or monk as a favored class, aside from human or half-elf, in which case they have favored class any. Yeah, that's what I figured. Let's see, yeah, I agree with you totally. Well, that's good to hear. There's few enough people around here with some courage to know what's right and say it out loud. The only question that remains is what's to be done about it. The city guard have their hands full just keeping order, and the chances of me stirring up these frightened pigeons to act is not good. Something drastic needs to be done, and it needs to be done by those that have the ability and the conviction. Like you, sir. Will you help me? What exactly do you have in mind? That depends. Are you averse to performing a task that some would consider underhanded? Just how underhanded are we talking here? I am speaking of killing Meldanon and taking from him the key to his warehouse. You will kill him, or I will? I am no killer, sir. If I were, I would have challenged the sorcerer long ago, and all this would be unnecessary. I will steal the key, but I will not... Yeah, sure, whatever. If he's a dick, I mean, I can just change my mind later if he's not actually worth killing. Actually, I don't actually kill him. Most of the time, I accidentally kill him because I may have an acid arrow tick left on him, and he just dies the acid arrow after he surrenders. Very well, I will do as you suggest. You must acquire Meldanon's key, then, that allows access to his hoard, and Meldanon himself must be killed so no one need fear retribution from the monster. Meldanon lives in a walled mansion in the northwest corner of Blacklake. His gate is guarded well, and there are other wards, but somehow you must gain entry. I do not expect you to do this without reward, of course. Bring me the key, and I will give you a magic necklace. For the sorcerer's silver tooth, I offer you 500 gold pieces. Yeah, sure. That's all I can offer you, and it is a fair price for the service you will render. Did I persuade you to give me some coin up front? I suppose there's no harm in that, considering what I'm asking of you. Here is 100 GP, all I have on me at the moment. Good luck! And that is my mission. like I said earlier, I will be going through the oh, great. I got distracted by the crate. I will be going through the zoo side quest next. Oh goodness, there's a lot more crates. So I find that with more recent games that descended from this type of game, especially the Pillars of Eternity series, there are far fewer of these lying around, and there's more what is the term to use? Theft detection. Like the game detects that you're stealing something, and that discourages you if you're a lawful good person like me. And in case you're wondering, I chose lawful good because that's my character, not because I'm going to multi-class in Paladin. I don't like the Paladin class. Started earlier today. I don't know if you've ever played Baldur's Gate 1, but early in the game, if you have a metal weapon, you can have your weapon shatter. And I've had my sword shatter in the first fight of the game against basically a throwaway enemy that pretty much won't kill you unless you intentionally gimp your build. Yeah, pretty much. I played a fighter and a wizard in Pillars of Eternity, and in Deadfire, I played a battle mage, which is a fighter-wizard hybrid. Okay, this is the cloak tower thing. It's an air method. I'm just gonna magic missile you away.
Strike it there.
And he's dead. Okay. Alchemist apparatus. The puff of air. That was 16. So this is a quest item. What I've been doing is I've been banishing these quest items to the back of the inventory. So I only have the useful stuff and vendor loot in the front. You dropped something. You dropped an invisibility scroll. That's vendor loot. I don't really need that. The Black Jacket, isn't that the class which has in turn-based mode basically has free action weapon switch? Yeah, that's the one, because I think the one I normally play is Devoted or the heavily armored one. I'm not really fond of switching weapons. I'm more of a specialist, in the same way that I pretty much play the same class and build every single time in different campaigns. Of course, I modify it for the campaign and for you know, whatever loot I pick up. Oops, I need you to open that.
Fair enough. Done and done.
Turn-based is interesting, but it's very frustrating when you have an extended fight against a very easy opponent. It can be very tedious. Okay, a merchant shingle. This is the Neverwinter Zoo. Alright, that's...
Sorry.
Montgomery Sure-Shot Weatherson bids you welcome to his animal hold. View these beasts for only 1 gold. Yeah, sure, 1 GP. You may enter. Remember that you are a guest and must abide by the rules of common courtesy. The guards do not listen to excuses. Now, if I were truly playing in character, I would basically cast invisibility, if I had it, and just free the animals stealthily without killing all these humans. But since the game doesn't really keep track of how bloodthirsty you are despite my lawful goodness, I'm just gonna cut through them and loot everything in sight before I call it a night. Billiam, a blustering noble enjoying the fact that the animals are caged for his amusement.
Yes? Do make it quick.
Get lost, can't you see this guy has the same avatar as the bartender of the Board Laid Bear, and that sergeant or captain or whatever that guy was who gave me a quest to rescue his dude. So I open the fight duo, shoot with people with pistols, get my pet in position, attack. Pet? As in ranger? Long spear. Oh, you're a black jacket. Okay. A black jacket. What did? Wait, if you have a pet, like that would be a you're a black jacket ranger multi-class then. One of the things that was brought up when Pillars of Eternity 1 was new was that there was a feat or talent which gave you an extra quick slot or weapon slot, and people noticed that if you put pistols in each of them, you can bypass the long reload time and, let's say, shoot one pistol, switch to another, shoot it again, switch to another, shoot it again. And people said that's cheap, but actually some people said, yeah, that's actually a legitimate tactic that was used back in the days of flintlock pistols and muskets. Basically multiple. Okay, Black Jacket Stalker, dual class. So yeah, that was actually a thing. If you watch some historical fiction or like historical fantasy fiction, you will see some swashbucklers like shoot a pistol and then grab another pistol and shoot it because reloading back then took so long. One of the fun things I like to do in Pillars of Eternity 2 was to play a fighter and just single wield a pistol, and then use the pistol special ability to fire really quickly. So you're basically just shooting really quickly. It's ludicrous. Can I ask you some questions? Most certainly not. I don't waste my time with guards or other rabble. Go protect some wench. I don't need you here. Yes, I see. Too busy scaring the animals and your children. What did you say to me? Listen, boy, I am important. I don't need to take that kind of abuse from the likes of you. Oh, don't worry, I won't waste my time on you. Yes, just go. Sally, this child does not look like she enjoys the zoo. Seeing the animals caged appears to make her sad.
Hi.
I don't like it here. The animals seem sad. I can kind of tell. Maybe I'll help them when I'm bigger. And this boy, insufferable child, thoroughly enjoying taunting the animals in their cages.
Hi there.
I wish that he opened the cages. Then we could cut the animals up for meat and stuff. Maybe even keep their heads. Yeah, you're a psycho, kid. Can I talk to these animals right now? Wait here till I use Nightar Scroll in the tree outside. Okay. Okay. Time for buffing. I don't really need to cast Mage Armor on myself. Yeah. Fuck it, let's do this. Flame Weapon. I don't really have any other use for second level spells. I'm just gonna cast it on myself now. Sharpshooter gets quick reload and good range stuff anyway. Yeah, that might be. The thing is though, I'm this weird mix of a role player and min-maxer. I don't know if you play Magic the Gathering, but my archetype in Magic the Gathering is Spite, which in other gaming circles means try hard. Basically, for me, winning is everything, but I'm also a Vorthos, basically a role player. So, when playing casually, I'm really uncomfortable with playing something that I'm not into. So the monks don't really appeal to me in Pillars of Eternity. The lore doesn't fit with what I think of as my character, so I don't play it. If that makes sense. Alright, let's kill everyone. So this is the funny part. With Ghostly Visage, they basically can't kill me. They're just dealing 1 damage on a good roll. Sharwyn got stuck. Oh, no, she's not stuck. She's using her Bard's Song. Okay, chest, loot. So I just, in my lawful goodness, I just murdered a bunch of innocent people who are just here for their paycheck. Yes, I am a hero. I see you played Yu-Gi-Oh! For a very long time online. I know that I must win feeling. I mean, who starts the game and wants to lose anyway, right? Yeah, I play Magic the Gathering competitively locally. Well, before the lockdown, before the Wailing Death hit America. And I am known for playing aggro, which is really at odds with my chill and mellow personality. Pretty much, you're stereotyped in Magic. If you're a really chill individual in Magic, you're kind of stereotyped as either a control player or a combo player, anything other than basically kill the other guy to death as quickly as possible. And that's my main tactic. I kill people to death. So I can't deal with your Planeswalker? Yeah, I'll just reduce you to 0 HP. If I can't remove your creature, I'll just remove you. Okay, what's in here? It's a full wagon. This is where they eat. I just murdered a bunch of people who were milling about in their break room. But hey, XP, right? In Magic the Gathering, I also have the same thing that I do in D&D and other role-playing games. I pretty much play only one deck. I don't know how much you know about the formats in Magic, but there are only two formats I play: Commander and Pioneer. Pioneer is the last 7 years of the game's history, and yeah, I'm familiar with how ridiculous combo decks can go in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been told that the difference in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic is that in Magic, combo decks walk a fine line. Basically, the main four strategies in Magic are aggro, control, mid-range, and combo. Aggro is basically you kill the guy to death. Control is you stop the other guy from killing you to death, and then you kill him to death. Mid-range is basically you use the best cards in slot in your 60-card deck to kill the enemy to death, and can go aggro or control as needed. And finally, combo is you win through bullshit. Combo is weird in that you basically have to be careful not to be too overpowered, or god damn it. It accidentally aggroed my character into attacking, so let me see if I can lightning bolt. Got him.
Stand before me.
Also in Magic the Gathering, having something banned is a very, very big deal. In Yu-Gi-Oh! It's taken for granted. It's actually pretty insane how just one card in Magic will get the entire community in an uproar, because that means Wizards of the Coast screwed up. Okay, they're both locked. Okay, Charmin Ultra Soft. I need you to open this. Click, click, click.
Done. Fair enough.
Alright.
Done.
Open
And
lock.
done.
Quick save. Just in case, because Neverwinter Nights is, well, even with the Enhanced Edition, it's still a bit unstable. Alright, here's the bad guy. I'm gonna bolt you to death. What does he have? He has Reflex. He doesn't have Evasion. Holy crap. I'm gonna die. I need to I almost died. Red and black. I'm not aware that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has any colors, so you must be talking about Magic, right? Sharwin is stuck. Come here. Follow. Then attack nearest. Magic Missile. I'm just gonna Ray of Frost him to death. Why aren't you attacking? Do I have any more spells? No, I do not. So basically I'm just gonna chip at him. He's poisoned too, so he's reduced. And he's gone! Yay! We just murdered the guy to death in his own business. Is this trap? Fuck it, let's do this. It's not. It has a quarterstaff in it. Okay, you start opening locks. A longbow +1 and adamantine, a crafting item. So I'm gonna put this here to the back.
Done and done.
Okay, let's open this. A heavy crossbow. That can replace my light crossbow, I suppose. In the rare event I need to attack something. And picklock. Okay, your magic deck was red and black.
Done and done.
So I have no preference for color in Magic, but from a role-playing perspective, green is my least favorite color. In real life, there's like this huge emphasis on how we need to reconnect with nature and how, you know, humanity is unnatural. But I believe that humans are a part of nature. We're just the most invasive species on the planet, and we are as natural as the rivers and the forests and the jungles and the deserts and whatnot. I live in a forest of steel and glass. You know, on a surface of concrete and asphalt and metal and stone. Let's see. My Commander deck, if you're familiar with Commander, is all 5 colors. It plays Group Hug. And the theme is to allow everyone to play all their spells as quickly as possible. It's reverse control. What if I allow everyone to play their spells instead of preventing them from playing their spells? Would they enjoy that? It makes for some very crazy games. The red and black combination in Magic the Gathering is referred to as Rakdos, after the Rakdos guild in Ravnica, who uses red and black. Magic is a game which allows for a lot of try-hardiness, but also has a lot of flavor to it. Okay, oh, I have to target something with Lightning Bolt. Okay, I'm gonna target this. Oh, got them all. Alright, get that guy.
Attack! Taste!
Attack!
Strike at them!
Thank you. You know, one of the annoying things about this game is that there's no way to order companions to attack. Like, I could use attack nearest, and it just
strike at them.
It just makes them attack. I can't click this and click on something to make them attack. So that's a trap chest. So I'm gonna move all the way here.
Walk in my step. Walk in my step.
Fair enough.
Hold position.
Stay rooted to this spot.
Possess, and you attack this. I can just heal you or resummon you if you die. Okay, you
Guard
survive.
over me carefully.
Now we bash this again. This is one of the most overpowered parts about this. I can just feed him and heal him back to full. Yeah, Magic is crazy. Like, there are some effects in Magic the Gathering that are not common in other card games, online or paper. Like the ability to act outside of your turn and board wipes. Apparently a lot of card games don't have board wipes. Did he die to settle the wreckage? That's a spell that basically kills all of the attackers. When you attack, somebody casts it while you're attacking, everything you have attacking just dies. Oh, okay, you wasted your turn doing that. I'm gonna kill you. I'm immune to first level spells thanks to Ghostly Visage. Oh, you dispelled it. Sharwin casts Lesser Dispel. Thank you, fam. And he's dead. Armoire. Let's open that. Leave something. You unlock this while I open the cages. Yeah, the weird thing about Yu-Gi-Oh to me is that the card text is so small. I don't have poor vision. I mean, I'm 35. My vision has deteriorated since my 20s, but the cards are hard to read, not just from a text size, but from a layout perspective. And the one thing I really don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh is that the company that makes it is Konami, and they're very unethical. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but Konami compared to all the other trading card game companies, they don't give credit to their artists. They refuse to give credit to their artists. And from what I heard, their reasoning is bullshit. Because Wizards can do it. What is the I don't know what Blizzard can do it, but they can't. Okay, so before me stands a mighty tree. Use the transport via plant scroll to transform the tree into a portal through which the animals in the zoo can escape when released. Alright, let's do that. Portal. And now we free the animals. I should have done that before coming here. Did I loot this already? Apparently I did. Okay, cool. That's weird because like Blizzard can do it, Wizards of the Coast can do it, every other card game company can do it, but somehow they refuse to do it. And they have this philosophy where they release new cards and just ban them if they are too powerful instead of, you know, properly playtesting. This animal looks up slowly, unsure of your intent. You sense fear. Run to the tree outside. It will send you to freedom. Freedom! So basically, I just went into this business, killed all of its employees, killed the sole proprietor, and then stole his animals. On this episode of Tiger King, Plowshare the Sorcerer commits mass murder and animal theft. Panther. Okay, I am become Carol Baskin, feeder of kitties. One, two, three, or so. Yeah, it doesn't change though. I mean, it doesn't change the way the game is played, but it's kind of cool. Like, imagine if you draw something, even if you don't get paid a lot, you do get credit. I mean, you do get. I know this sounds corny, but you do get exposure. Like, let's say, what's your name, Mr. TJ? Like, imagine a really good Magic card that gets popular, or has good art, and then you have your name on it, and it gets associated with you, and that can open doors for you. Not to mention the money you get from, you know, getting hired or getting commissioned to make that work of art. You know, credit is very important. All right, brown bear, go in, get to the chopper. Okay, you lion, get to the chopper. Wolf and panther. All right. That's it. That's all of it. All of them, and it closed behind me, behind them. So I'm gonna teleport back to the temple. The druid is a vendor as well, so I can just sell my loot to him. What bothered me in Magic is that they reprinted cards very often. From what I understand, you have to buy them 2 years later, even if you had them before already. Is that true? No. There are multiple formats in Magic. The format you're thinking of is Standard. Standard is basically roughly the last 2 years of Magic. The format I play is the last 7 years of Magic, called Pioneer, and as the format ages, it'll become last 8 years, last 9 years, because it doesn't have rotation. Magic the Gathering formats are divided into rotating and non-rotating formats. Rotating formats force you to keep buying into the game. It's a good entry point for new competitive players, and it's a way to fix problems of the past, because unlike in computer games like video games, PC games, and whatnot, Wizards of the Coast cannot simply release a patch that fixes the problems of a card, because, you know, there's no way for them to collect every copy of a card to nerf or buff that card. So the only way to balance the game is to continually change the game by phasing out older cards and then phasing in newer cards. However, in Standard, if you have a card that was printed before and is printed in a new set, you can use the older version of the card. You don't need to buy the new version. Some formats like Commander and Legacy are called Eternal formats, which means you can use any card in the history of Magic, except for the banned cards, with no limit, basically. So yeah. The thing about Magic is that when Standard is good, it makes Wizards money. When Standard is bad, people turn to the other formats. Multiple formats is something that Wizards of the Coast has embraced in Magic the Gathering. They're not afraid of splitting the community because they realize that people who like buying new cards and playing with new stuff are not necessarily the same people who just love to play with their old janky cards. They're different people, and they can all enjoy Magic on their own terms.
Greetings again. Nature welcomes you. I hope the day has held you in better health than those poor creatures in the Blacklake Zoo.
There has been progress in freeing the animals. That is good to know. Truth be told, my animal spies have kept me informed. I have felt it necessary to carefully monitor the creatures involved. All the animals are free and safe. A pity about the deaths among their captors. So, I actually tried this quest, I think a year ago, without without killing anyone. And he still says this. Basically, the game assumes that you kill everyone. I'm not sure if I actually killed no one or if I killed anyone, but I think the game still assumes you killed them. Okay. All life deserves a chance, but perhaps that was their chance. I would call the encounter a success and must reward you accordingly. I am sure you will be pleased. Please accept this reward with my blessing and that of the Earth Mother and Tree Father. You must agree I am worth more. Perhaps I could grant a bit more of nature's blessing upon you, but I cannot make this allowance again. This ironwood is as much as I can manage. The temple is severely strained at this time. So ironwood, this is a crafting material, and it's actually good that I asked for extra reward because this can be used to craft something at the smith in the city core. That is sufficient. Thank you. You have served the Earth Mother and Tree Father as well as could be done. End dialogue. Alright.
The plague still rages.
Alright, let's sell the stuff. Sell this. Oops. Ah, heck, cancel. Sell. I might need that. Sell. Let's see. I don't need that. I'm not sure. I don't need that. This will come in handy. I don't drink. This might come in handy. Confusion. I don't really need that. Okay. Time to sell this. Sell. Oh, heck. I accidentally sold the crossbow. It doesn't matter. That's not really a big deal. I'll probably loot something from them. Alright, so before I turn in for the night, I'm gonna... What's this? Chest. Okay, before I got distracted, I'm gonna go to the Shining Knight Arms and Armor, where you can craft powerful weapons. There's no crafting in the original campaign, aside from this one.
Hello?
Hello there, then. What can the Shining Knight's Arms do for someone so obviously well taken care of? I want to ask you some questions. I'm looking for premium equipment. Not sure what you're after, really. My stock is the best you'll find for honest coin. Of course, it's not like you'd really know. I mean, I might have a special store of things for a true fighting man, but you ain't one. Times are too hard to limit your sales like that. Come on. Well, I guess you're right. Marok doesn't like selling premium items to people he's not sure know how to take care of them, but business is business. Take the Sword Stone. It will get you into the back room. There's where Marok makes the good stuff. He'll take care of you. Let's see what we have for sale. He has some really good stuff, but they're ludicrously expensive. I can't afford anything useful here. I guess the only thing I can really buy, does he have magic weapons? He doesn't have magic weapons. And I'm less than 3,000 away from leveling up to level 7. I will probably be taking greater magic weapon because the thing about this smith is that he requires your weapons to be upgraded to be magical, but the game doesn't check if they're actually permanently magical or just temporarily magical because of a buff. Yeah, the slash resistance, piercing and bludgeoning resistance, that's actually, those belts are actually part of a build I like doing, which is, I didn't really have a name for it until I started watching this anime called Seven Deadly Sins, and I just call it the full counter build, where you use Death Armor, Elemental Shield, and Mestil's Acid Sheath at once, and then just provoke as many opportunity attacks as you can and watch the enemy kill themselves on you. So Death Armor is like 1d6 plus 5, Elemental Shield is 1d6 plus 10, and Mestil's Acid Sheath is like 1d6 plus 2 per level, which is absolutely insane. They just die on you and they just kill themselves. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while, and I am older than most of y'all folk.
Hello there.
I actually discovered that by accident when I was just bored. I thought, maybe he would have something unique to say if I tried to use a temporary magic item in his forge, but no, the game just detects the enhancement bonus if it's present and then upgrades it accordingly. Well, now, you might know your way around a fine weapon or two, eh? What can Marak do for you? Let's see. This dwarf looks rough and strong from years of working the forge and anvil. He wields his hammer like he was born with it. He looks like the priest in Chapter 2, the one in charge of the Temple of Tyr that you can only enter via portal. What exactly is it you do here? I am a weapon and armor smith of sorts. I take component items and combine them with magic items to make even more powerful magic items. Not a bad little gig if you can get it. If you want, I can look through your inventory and backpack to see if you have anything I can combine into a powerful weapon or suit of armor. Is there anything in particular you want me to look for? What kind of things would component items be? Well, I need stuff like adamantine and ironwood. Ding! Ironwood. This one. And diamonds and dragon blood and fairy dust. And holy water and gargoyle skulls and adamantine. I have adamantine. When I take a magic version of the item you want made and combine the things, then I take a magic version of the item you want made and combine the things to make something different. Do you have examples? Give me some idea of what you need. I suppose I don't like tipping my hand all that much, but I can't sell it if you don't know about it. Here, take a copy of this book. It's got all you need to know. Okay. Okay. Back to my questions about what you can make. I'm not interested right now. Hey, I'm not trying to pressure you. I've got enough business as it is. Anything else I can do for you? I'll be going now. Goodbye. Perhaps we'll talk another time. Okay, he gave me his book of components, so I'm gonna see what I have. Okay, that's... I can't wear armor. I can't wear armor. I can't wear armor. I can't use martial weapons. I can't use exotic weapons. I can't use martial weapons. That's out of the question. Gladiator Club. Requires ironwood and a magic club. So that's, I guess, one of the things I need to grab. Okay, Gladiator Club. Ironwood mace. This is actually a dire mace. I can't use exotic weapons. Nope. Mace of Disruption requires special holy water and a magic mace. I don't have this, but this actually sucks. It's a +1 mace, which has a +2, which becomes a +2 mace against undead, and I shouldn't be attacking anyway. Drone Morningstar. I believe this is the Morningstar version of the Phase Spear. I think it dazes people, which is pretty useful. Rune Hammer. I can't use that. Harbinger Kin. This is, I believe, a flame damage longsword. I can't use that. I can't use that. Astral Blade Longsword is a really cool thing. It deals sonic damage. This one, I believe, deals extra damage against evil, but then again, I can't use katanas. I don't have proficiency in Fedora, and, Fedora tipping. Namara is a rapier, if I recall correctly, puts enemies to sleep. But it's a rapier, I can't use one. I can't use this. I can't use this. I can't use this. So Phase Spear, this is the one I normally use in the campaign. The Chapter 1 version of this is a +1 spear, which has a chance to daze targets, which is very useful. It's not much, but sometimes you get lucky and you basically get a few free turns to wail at the enemy. And if you actually have your character built for spears and can make multiple attacks, each attack has a chance of dazing the target, which is really, really powerful. Golden Sickle, I think that gives something for druids, but that's basically it. And I will be back here. Let's see. Yep, that's it. So, just so I don't forget and accidentally use the recall stone, I am gonna go back to the Temple of Tyr and teleport back to the zoo, because it would be a very, very long backtrack if I had to go through No Man's Land again to get back to the Blacklake district. And after I teleport back there, I'll probably end the stream for tonight. So, I'm going the wrong way. What did you say? They all play super small-minded monk weapon master with comma for max attacks and the epic critical key to insta-kill people. Yeah, the thing about that though is devastating critical is like really cool, but it's more like a win more. I mean, it might be good in PvP if the server didn't ban it, but like, what level do you get that? Unless you're a Red Dragon Disciple, that's gonna take forever to get. And in Neverwinter Nights 1, you can only have 3 classes. You can be, presumably you'd be Fighter, Bard, Weapon Master, or Fighter, Bard, Red Dragon Disciple. So, I take it you've played PvP on this. I'm not a fan of PvP in this game because it's not made for PvP. And the builds I make do not make sense for PvP. Alright, so this is the Grove. And it's just a bit over 2 hours since I started the stream.
Guard over me carefully.
Just so I don't accidentally force myself to backtrack. So the funny thing is, after rescuing the animals, my first instinct, of course, is to sell off my loot to the vendors. And then after I'm done selling, I teleport back to the temple. And then I realize, oh crap, I have to walk back to Blacklake because I used the recall stone here in this place where I could have just walked back into the temple. And yeah, everyone cleared out because they got freaked out by all the animals escaping. There we go. So I should probably save here. I did not die, but I did suffer. I was forced to teleport out of combat, I think twice or thrice. And I almost got killed by the archer guy inside the zoo. Well, anyway, that's it for now. And anyway, viewer, you're the first person whose chat I actually didn't miss because the last time I was streaming, I had actually accidentally turned off the screen I was using to monitor chat on, and I didn't realize until I checked my recording that, oh crap, somebody actually chatted with me. Anyway, folks, that's it for tonight. I will be seeing you probably tomorrow. For more Neverwinter Nights. Good night.